Hey, look, they're running Metal Detector. A good card from Standard. Are they playing Big Spell Mage? If they're doing that? With Fire Sale? My power grows. Busting out the big words. More like spaghetti responsibilities, am I right? Am I right or am I right? Man, I really like this card back. I hate that the hey, I've got it too. I hate that the decks are always like on their side like that, you know? So if I draw 2 and go to 8 and then refresh and play this, I'll be fine. Martian stew for real this time? Absolutely. Yep. For real this time, every time. Let's go Marshy stream here, hoping for no Alex Rogue today. You're hoping that I don't run into any Alex Rogue today, or you're hoping that I don't play Alex Rogue today? Is this the Fabled Ice Block Mage, but without Ice Block? Oh, it's playing cards. We know that much. We know that much. Imagine how good this would be for, like, old Quest Mage, actually. Huh. Huh. Like, old Quest Mage. Chat, do I ever win here, by the way? So this is +4, and I have some things I can do. So each of those is 10. It's not lethal yet, right? Maybe I wish I'd done my turn differently. I'm gonna get tight-lipped witness just in case. You knew this was Cards Druid, you just had a feeling. Yep. Yep. Oh my goodness. So glad I did it. Let's go. Any other damaging spell? This'll do, right? So maybe it doesn't quite do since we need tight-lipped witness. Oh no! Chat, did I mess up? No, we're still good, right? It'd be perfect actually, as long, like, if I had more mana to spend, but I don't. So, okay, this is pretty clunky, obviously, but you know. One more damaging spell and we can get through the next ice block. I was never doing all of that last turn. I think popping this turn was still good because it's easier to pop again in the future. You know what? Maybe what I should have done is just auto attacked face and saved the damage, because then I could for sure have popped this turn. Maybe not the best sequencing. Could I have done that in a better order? If you guys are calling out the order lull of me pressing this magical dollhouse, I acknowledged that already, and I think it was a happy accident. Like, I think it's better this way. Oh my goodness. Whoopsies. I mean, we still had it with this, right? No eye poking, you said oh no. I have to forget. I have to forget. I have to remember. I'm done saying alright. I did a mock interview with my father-in-law the other day, and he recommended that I practice my interview in the mirror and poke myself in the eye every time I say and I thought that was hilarious. So that's why my stream is titled "Poking Myself in the Eye Every Time I Say
Starting the operation.
We're gonna try really hard, chat. We're gonna do our best not to say anymore. Am I playing Reno Priest later? I might. Should I? So I want to play. Oh no! It's so hard to stop. Have you guys ever said a lot and then tried to stop? Because I have, and it's hard. I was about to do it there.
Come, pray with me.
Okay, so I want to play discard Warlock. I also want to play Reno Warlock that discards your opponent's cards. I'm so used to using that no! I'm so used to using that as a bridge to my next thought. You know, it's hard. It's hard to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. So anyways, yeah. Discard Warlock, Reno Warlock. I want to play this. I do want to play Reno Priest. Maybe I don't play 2 Warlock decks today. Arg. Does that count if I shift it? Arg. Gosh, it's so hard. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'll never stop. I'm just an kind of guy, chat. There's nothing to do about it except lament it. Should I not play 2 Warlock decks today? So should I spread them out? I could play just one of those Warlock decks today, and then actually, if I hadn't done that, I had a really good turn with this. So I messed up. But my plan was to use this in combination with this to clear that thing. And I don't think that's as good as what I could have done otherwise, but I guess that's my only option now. If I crack this, I can also kill that still, which I guess is what I'm doing. So yeah, this isn't nearly as good as it could have been if I'd done something else, but... arg. It is what I'm doing. You can definitely train yourself to stop doing that. Good luck, thank you. Does it involve poking myself in the eye? He's thinking it. Stop thinking about saying I'll try. Finley, Najak, Serena, and Amanthul, right? Right. Oh my goodness, do I win the video game? Chat? After all these days? 6. It's not lethal, but it will be like next turn, right? Just gain our 15 armor. When you catch yourself saying, try immediately following it with let me think. That should bring awareness and help to cut out the from it eventually. All right. That's a good tip. I'll try that. Instead of saying just hold the pause. I'm trying. I'm trying. Is this a 40 card aggro priest in the wild? Yep. It's not even that bad, like, conceptually. It just gives you a huge advantage in the mirror. Yeah. Hey, brain masseuse. A swipe would be really funny here. Look at that. This swipe lethal was brought to you by Brain Masseuse. The damage that keeps on damaging. Field of Strife is based. Is it? Where did we land on that card? Is it good? I haven't played Pirate Demon Hunter since it was like coming together. What does YYDS mean? It appears to be good enough. You think it gets into 30 cards? You really like it? I'm gonna keep this swipe. This swipe is gonna swipe some pirates, chat. What I really like about playing against Demon Hunter when compared to Shadow Priest. Oh, it's the quest line. Well, I was gonna talk about pirates. The pirates with 1 health in Demon Hunter stay 1 health. In priests, sometimes they get a bonus health.
They will never catch me.
Yoked Yodel, don't sweat. Really? Martian wear Reno Mage? I would never play Reno Mage. I've never liked Reno Mage. Alright, Reno Mage is garbage. Come on now.
Burn away to ash.
I feel like Reno Mage is a less interesting version of the same type of thing as all other Reno decks right now, which is why I don't play it, I guess. Gone are the days of my sweet dragon LPG. Those were the days. I miss them. Chat, remember when I did free-to-play LPG to Legends? Any OGs in the chat actually remember that?
Make your choice.
Make your choice. Make whatever choice I want. You can just live with it. I'll leave that up because it will make it harder for them to play other things. I think Burn Down is in over something. I cut the paths for it. I could see cutting one of the 2 mana discovers. Burn Down. Oh, that's the draw 3 cards and then destroy them in 3 turns card? Interesting.
I see.
LPG Mage was 15 years ago. Exactly. I feel like I was hearing Spirit or something like that. Very good. That was, I think, 2 or 3 months before I started a YouTube channel. So I hate that that never made it onto my YouTube for me to like reference it again, but
Time grows short.
it's a nice memory. It's pretty funny. New 5 minion coin swap Galaxy? Yeah. They should just make Galaxy cost 5, that's my opinion. What's the harm? Do you think 5 mana LPG would have been a Reno Mage card by the time, you know, like throughout when it would have existed till now?
Who's hiding now?
I feel like it would have ended up being a combo card at some point after Polkelt. You like telephone Reno deck? I also really enjoyed those telephone streams. They just stopped making sense when I started focusing more on YouTube, which is why I haven't done one lately. They're also less fun, right? Like Hearthstone's wild meta has been more hostile lately. But back when I started doing those, they were less hostile, so it was more fun to do stuff like that. For those of you who have never seen a Marshy telephone stream, what I would do is I would start with my list of a Reno deck, and then I would have channel points that chat could activate to change a card in my deck. Let me think. So the deck would end up looking completely different by the end of the stream, which is why I called it the telephone game. Because if you remember the actual telephone game where you just whisper into your friend's ear and you keep going in a circle and then see how it's different at the end of it. Hi, Shiny Whooper. Sticky in every deck. Yep. People would put Sticky Finger in, people would put in Yeti, people would put in Gen and Baku. One time, this was before even Reno, even Warlock was a viable deck. I did one with Reno Warlock, and a bunch of chatters teamed up to make it a Reno even Warlock deck. It was pretty funny. It took them like an hour or two of coercion. Because other people in chat could always switch out a card for an odd card. So it took some doing. Well, my opponent sure is playing stuff. That sounds so cool. It was good times. Am I friends with Kobak Streak? NGL, I don't know what that is. Is that a human? These are each dealing 8. Guess I should have done that in the opposite order, huh? Yeah. Maybe it won't matter. Looks like it won't matter. The EGC for this deck is hilarious. I know, right? I do like it though, as far as like a teched out ETC go, because Hostage Mage is common, Odin Warrior and Druid are common, and it's not like you're running Plate Breaker specifically to target something like Line Cracker, you know? Plate Breaker is targeting things that can produce like 15-20 armor, instead of it being a single out to an uncommon deck like Line Cracker. So anyways, you can play the ETC for Plate Breaker if your opponent has a little bit of armor, and you can play Tight-Lip Witness to be able to win the otherwise unwinnable matchup of Hostage Mage. But otherwise, you just take the Infidation Courier. Chat, I'm still struggling, but I'm feeling pretty good about my progress. I'm not saying it feels like effort. Hey Marshy, how do you take your coffee? I like strong coffee. I also like cream and sugar. You thought the coffee question would get an I thought that this might stick, but they had a feign death, so it didn't matter. Or play dead. What will it take for druids to cut poison seeds? Tall minion decks such as Questline, Demon Hunter, Miracle Rogue, and Even Log aren't popular right now. Questline Demon Hunter is on the rise again. But you can see this list only has one. Take the armor, right? Is Mist Stuff good for this for extra draw? Mista Vista? What is Mist Stuff? Do you mean Mista Vista? Rebellion, it was UCs. Do we think that's pressure plate? Can I ever win this turn? Doesn't seem likely. So I'll test for the pressure plate. Yay! It was not. That means it's explosive trap? If you mean Mista Vista, Mista Vista is in here so that Rising Waves and Seabreeze Chalice can be in here. So weird watching the stream with music when I'm used to YouTube videos, but it's nice. I was actually thinking while I was making yesterday's video if my videos wouldn't do better if they had some kind of music in the background.
This must be the way.
Yay. I can't decide if I should go in this turn. The answer is no, right?
That rope's burning again.
We lose out on some spell damage, which is unfortunate, but... It was mega lethal? Really? So this would have been... I had 6 mana, right? So this would have been... Only 6 damage, really? What are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing? Is it lethal now? I have this. Nine if you went for full refresh last turn? Not sure it's lethal now. I'm like super skeptical that it was lethal. This is gonna be a go back and look at it game. It's like not getting there this turn, is it?
That rope's burning again.
At least I've wasted all my spell damage things. With so much mana, why not run Mally at this point? Because I don't wanna. Chat, did I lose? Oh, they're hunting for the other one? How different would Ice Block be if it granted 15-20 temporary armor instead of immunity? Pretty different. Okay, can we get the lethal? That's 20 damage, so we need some armor first. This is enough, though. Unless my math is bad. Guess I should have done one of these first. That would have been math. I wasn't really thinking about solar eclipse to copy these things. That is a lot of damage. Mr. Martian, you know I never recommend you games unless they're bangers. You should try Batro. Well, I did love Hades. I should probably try Batro. We're gonna go back and check out that turn, really scrutinize it. All right, I played this one, at which point I have 2 spell power and 6 mana. So I full refresh with this, at which point I have 9 mana. I'm playing this, obviously. So I play that and then swipe, which refunds the swipe. So I have 8 mana left. And they have 34. Each of these is dealing 4 damage. That is lethal. Wait, do I have enough? I don't. So I have 8 mana, 34. Each of those does 4 damage. So between the 2 of those, I have 24 damage in my hand for 6 mana, leaving the Moonfire in my hand, which is going to deal 8. So if I go Solar Eclipse, Moonfire, it's 16 on top of the 24, which is enough, even not counting the swipe. All right, fair enough. Cool deck. A good rule of thumb is that it's always lethal. It's easy to underestimate how much damage you have with this deck. Yeah. Raffle has pivoted to all Batro content too, for the record. Has he finally shifted his main channel's content? I know that on Twitch, he's just streaming Batro now. Is the 30 card combo version with Concierge and Courier not just better? It would be better into things like Reno decks and worse into aggro. Whereas this one is still good into the Reno decks and better into aggro. Moonfire is 6, not 8. You're right. Wait. So I needed the swipe damage. That's all that changed. Okay, fair enough. Up against Hunter again. He's posting multiple hour-long Batro videos on YouTube. Those would just be his Twitch streams, right? Those get posted automatically. I know he has like a Batro channel. Like, I think Raffle Light is what he's posting the Batro videos to, but his main channel is still posting Hearthstone videos, right? Anyways, regardless, I know that he likes Batro a lot and is pushing for that. He's kind of weaning off Hearthstone. I don't know if he's weaning off Hearthstone so much as dialing Hearthstone back to play more Batro, but he's posting Hearthstone, but less frequently. All right, now I gotta check, because I actually went and checked a little while ago. I was like, is he really just done with Hearthstone? And then I went and checked, and his main channel is still Hearthstoning daily. Yep. Still daily Hearthstone on the main channel.
Make your choice.
They're edited down rather than full Twitch VODs, but you're right. Do I even play this ever? I don't think so. It's my big suspicion.
Make your choice.
I'm gonna have to waste the coin if I do this. Is it worth it? I think so. Gives me so much time and armor and time. I could also just save my coin, and I don't care what the next card off the top of my deck is. Batro's deck building roguelike, think Slay the Spire, but based around poker. I actually am familiar enough with the concept. The big reason why I haven't tried it yet is I'm like constructed PvP games. But I liked Battlegrounds for a while too, so it's not like I can't get into a deck like that, game like that. But yeah, I should at least try it. Is this... Did my opponent make one of the decisions of all time? Hold up. If we can't win this turn, we're jokes to everyone. This isn't enough, is it? No. Alright, we can't win this turn, but we can, like... do some damage. You know what? I didn't do this. I should have gone for draw 2, refresh with that. I didn't do that. Is this the world famous rat hunter? It is, yeah. Goodbye, everything other than one of my spell, these things. Right, I get to keep one of them. Sick. All right, now I'll do it. Last drink. Okay. But it was fine. Dirty Rat once again proving to be a deck of all time. Dirty Rat a deck of all time? Card of all time? Card of all time. Play of all time. Would you try Amalgam Hunter again? I think I will eventually. I just don't want to do it on a day where I feel pressured to do a few things. I want to have one day where I get enough video for 3 days. Like one stream where I get enough video stuff for 3 videos so that I can like take 2 full days off of streaming in a row without losing my momentum. At which point, once I've done that, I will be happier spending my time playing Garbo decks, you know, because it takes extra time to get enough wins with a Garbo deck like Amalgam Hunter. So if I can stream and I already have like a backlog of videos to make, I feel better about potentially spending a whole 4 hours on one deck than I would if I need to get out a couple videos worth of content to be able to not have to stream the next day to keep the momentum going. I'm getting better. I'm only focusing on not saying for now. We're gonna work on the super long pauses later. That hurt my feelings. I wish she would stop. Please.
Freedom is fleeting. Your will is my whim.
No. Guffs from Martian, it would seem. You don't feel like Marshy says that much? Thank you, Pug. I had a mock interview with my father-in-law the other day, and he was telling me that I should practice my interview answers in the mirror. And every time I say poke myself in the eye. That's that's where this all comes from. I just need more mana for all this, right? Ooh, that helps. That helps a lot, doesn't it? So right now we're looking at 20 damage from this, followed by, I'll have 2 mana left over, so I can play all 3 of these, which will be 18 damage. So it's not even lethal if it all goes face, right? I just realized you show your rank again. Is there a particular reason? Right now, I haven't been playing hot, steaming garbage like Amalgamator. Oh no. So, when I'm playing decent stuff, my rank tends to inch forward or stay around the same. But when I play like a hot garbage deck, sometimes the difference between one game and the game before it, that was a good top deck, by the way, will be that, like, when those games make it to YouTube, the difference will be like 500, 1,000 ranks, and that makes me feel pressured to do well while I play things, whereas if I turn the rank off, I feel like I'm just focused on having fun content. So someone asked me to put the rank back on the other day, and I just haven't been playing decks that have made me feel pressured to turn my rank off. Does that make sense? Have you played the Clumsy Discard lock yet? No, but I'm considering doing it. Man, this has got to be all the lethal, right? Might not even be that lethal, but we're gonna, it seems pretty lethal, honestly. This is the last drink. Didn't even need my coin. We did it, chat. My friends and I have been playing a game, Remnant 2. This is actually a game that one of my friends has been wanting us to play for like 2 years or something, and we only just now got around to it. It's a shooter set in post-apocalyptic region, and I don't know what else to say about it other than that. So we got it for the specific purpose of co-oping with each other, and that's been really cool. It's been a while since my friends and I were playing a co-op game all together regularly, and this one conveniently is for 3 people, but it's been fun enough that I found myself wanting to play by myself also, so I've been doing a separate playthrough with a different character type on a lower difficulty, and it's so spooky. Things keep sneaking up on me and it makes me jump every time. My wife likes to watch me play, and she gets even more scared than I do, so that's funny. She has a little bit of a problem with shooters. The character looking all around makes her dizzy, so that's why she doesn't want to play them on her own, but she's being a real trooper this time. So anyways, Remnant 2, pretty funny. I feel like it's the first game I've played like this in a long time. I guess Monster Hunter Rise would be the last one before that. When was that? 2020, 2021? Anyways, cool game. Goodbye.